Welcome everyone to how to get at least 324 new clients in the next 12 months. My name is Pat. I work in the office here at Salon & Spa Marketing Toolkit. I'll be administrating the webinar today. This webinar will be about 70 minutes long and you'll have the opportunity to ask questions as we go along. Your presenter today will be Michael Colosi, the founder and president of Salon & Spa Marketing Toolkit. Mike started working in his father's salon when he was 20 back in 1980 and then purchased it when he was 24. He had no business or marketing experience and for the next 22 years struggled and suffered mainly because he failed miserably at getting new clients cost effectively. And as a result, he buried himself in debt and almost went bankrupt. Then by a twist of fate, which he'll tell you about, he turned it all around in 11 short months and became the fastest growing salon in his area, eliminating all his debt, and now is hugely profitable. Mike lives outside Rochester, New York with his wife, 5 kids, and 2 dogs. In this webinar, Mike will explain why most of the advertising you've tried has never worked at getting you new clients. He will also reveal why your website is not working at getting new people to call you for appointments and what to do about it. In addition, he'll be covering 7 very unique methods to get new clients quickly and inexpensively. He'll also be covering something all salon owners must avoid if they ever want to succeed at getting new clients. And as a special bonus, he'll dispel the common myths most salon owners have about pricing and explain how to increase your prices without any pushback or complaints from your clients. He's got a lot to cover with you, so please give Mike your undivided attention, and please don't surf around doing other things during this presentation. This is all for your benefit. So without any further ado, here's Mike.
Hey, thanks, Pat. Hi, everyone. I'm really excited to be here, and I truly appreciate the opportunity to share some great information with you. Now, I know you could be doing other things right now, so I congratulate you on being on this webinar with me because it shows me you're really serious about improving your business and your life. So I promise you, you won't be disappointed in the least bit. Now, Pat's being very modest, saying he's just administrating this webinar. He's actually been with me from the beginning, is responsible for helping develop the client generating series we're going to tell you about today. He also works very close with a lot of our members, knows a ton about running a salon because he owns one and what makes salon websites work at getting new clients. So Pat and I will both be answering your questions today. Despite the fact I'm now considered an expert in advertising and marketing for salons and spas, I'm really no different than you. Really, the only difference between you and I is that I luckily stumbled upon a blueprint system, if you will, to consistently get new clients. This system I'll be sharing with you today is utterly unique and entirely different from anything you may have seen or even tried, and only can be seen here in this presentation. All right, before we dive in, I'm going to share something from my personal life that's pretty embarrassing. And to be honest, my wife begged me to leave it out of this presentation. You'll see why I was reluctant to even include this story in about a minute. I remember this day as if it was yesterday. It was late on a Monday afternoon, February 7th, 2007. It was really cold outside. I was wearing black corduroy pants, a heavy sweater, and a long wool overcoat. I was all alone. Here I was, coming from a meeting with my accountant, and I drove into my salon's parking lot. At this point in my life, I thought that things couldn't get any worse, although they were about to, and I'll share that with you in a moment. And perhaps you can relate to that feeling, and you know you need to change too. I knew I was in a position where I needed to change, but one more thing had to happen before I really got it. I got out of my car, walked to my front door, unlocked it, and walked into my salon. And then my worst nightmare happened. I found a little note on my reception desk that read, "Dear Mike, Mary Ann, Candace, and I decided to go to work for another salon. Sorry to let you know this way, and for the short notice, Becky." I was standing there shaking in utter disbelief and didn't know what to do. I ran out of my salon in a panic. I jumped in my car and started heading for home. I turned right onto Calkins Road and drove past the Henrietta Town Park. At that moment, something took control over me. In a split second, I made a U-turn and drove into the park. Now, I've been to this park hundreds of times before. This park is where I've coached and watched my kids play baseball for years. Yet this was very different. It was in the dead middle of the winter. I parked right in front of a familiar baseball field. There was not a single soul around. It was bitterly cold, and the sun was just starting to go down. I turned my lights off and kept the car running. As I sat there trying to come to grips with what just happened at my salon, the fact that 3 of my 5 technicians walked out on me all at once without any advance notice, I had even bigger problems that my accountant just laid on me. My accountant just informed me that my salon, which I bought for my father 19 years ago, was failing miserably. Over the years, I'd run up exactly $83,457 of business loan debt, primarily for money I spent for advertising that never worked at getting me any new clients, and another $19,758 in credit card debt to cover bills during my slow months. And on top of all this, my salon was losing around $700 a month, some months a little more, some months a little less. Mainly because I was scared that my good technicians would leave me, so I kept paying them more to keep them happy. And I was terrified to raise my prices because I thought my clients would leave me for the competition. Now, in addition to all this, my 5 kids are getting older, and it's costing me a lot more money to keep them clothed and fed. So now I'm saying out loud to myself, I'm flat dead broke. I've let myself down, I've let my family down, I've let my father down, and my wife, she doesn't know how bad it really is. In total shame and with a feeling of absolute desperation, I started crying uncontrollably and couldn't stop for what seemed like an hour. So I guarantee you, when I tell you I hit rock bottom, my rock bottom was pretty freaking low. And then a really strange feeling consumed me. It was as if my entire life flashed before me on all those times I coach and encourage my kids on this same field. And me remember telling them over and over to never ever quit and to never give up, no matter how bad things seem. And at that very instant, I drew a line in the sand and decided to change my life forever. I vowed to get all the training I could and search under every rock if necessary to learn how to market my salon so I could get a boatload of new clients or die trying. And then, the very next morning, something unexpected happened to me, and it still sends shivers down my spine when I think about it. Here's what happened. I went to see my older brother, Mark. Mark and I slept in the same bedroom when we were kids. He was on the bottom bunk and I was on the top. We got a lot of mischief together growing up. He left home, went away to college for 4 years, and we both grew up, and our lives took separate paths. I never really knew what Mark did for a living. All I knew was it involved sales and marketing of some kind. I do remember he was always listening to audio tapes in his car, reading business books and traveling to conferences, and never thought much about it. Now, Mark's a very reserved kind of guy. He never talked much about what he did for a living. And it crossed my mind a few times that he worked for the CIA or was involved in some kind of illegal activity. Now, I say this because he seemed to travel a lot, had a big house, nice cars, didn't seem to work that hard, and always had plenty of money. Well, I found out that Tuesday morning that over the years, Mark had evolved into a marketing advertising expert. He owned a few companies and had become a self-made millionaire in the process. For years, the answers I'd been searching and searching for were so darn close to me, yet I didn't see them. For heaven's sake, he's my brother and we're only 2 years apart. Now, Mark told me he thought I was doing just fine all those years. So a business connection was never made with Mark and I until now. Have you ever heard this phrase before, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear? That is what I believe happened to me on that day. And that may be happening to you today because you're on this webinar with me right now. For the next 11 months, Mark taught me things about marketing my salon business that I never thought were even possible. He also put me in touch with his circle of marketing geniuses he relies on in his businesses. I learned what really makes people respond and pick up the phone and call for appointments. I learned how to position my salon in the marketplace and how to charge premium prices that clients would happily pay. I learned how to gain back the control of all my stylists. He created marketing systems and strategies for me to test and refine. Things were really starting to look up. I never worked so hard on my salon business in those 11 months, but it really paid off for me. I was consistently getting more and more clients every month. I started charging premium prices. I became the fastest growing salon in my area. I had 7 top-notch stylists, and other stylists from other salons saw my parking lot was always full and wanted to come to work for me. I was knocking my debt down at an alarming rate. I was starting to feel like I was in total control of my future. My salon was running like a well-oiled machine now. I was figuring out that the less I worked behind my chair, the more I worked on marketing, the more money I would make. So to me, the next logical step was to open up another salon and double my profits. So I went to talk to Mark about the idea. So I told Mark about this idea of opening up another salon. He thought about it for a minute and said, "I've got a better idea for you, Mike." He said, "If you faced all the challenges with marketing and advertising your salon, I bet there are thousands of salon owners that have the same challenges. Why don't you help them with what you've learned and implemented this past year? I think we'll help a lot of salon owners and be a big success." So that's what I did, and that's why I'm here right now talking with you. Actually, with Mark's help, I ended up formulating a step-by-step blueprint system that thousands of Solanus followers have been following now for the past 7 years. And it's ideally positioned to empower you to make a boatload of cash and to do it faster than ever before. And only in this presentation today, you'll discover it for yourself. All right. What comes to your mind when you see this? What word or phrase immediately comes to your mind? If you would, go ahead and type it in and send it over to me if you would. I'm really interested in your comments. So just type it in and send it over to me, and we're on about a 15-second delay.
Should be rolling in any second now, Mike.
Yep, here they come. Success, happiness, freedom, jumping for joy, happy and free, elated, free, freedom, success, stress-free, excited, stressless, freedom, happiness, success, joy, jumping for joy, the road less traveled, storm brewing behind her, freedom, success, joy, happiness, elation, stress-free, freedom, success. Wow, they came in fast and furious, Pat.
Yes, they did.
Let me ask you something. Isn't this the place that we're all trying to get to in our lives? It is, isn't it? So I'm glad you're with me on this webinar, because ultimately the information and strategies you're going to learn today are going to help you get to this place faster than you ever thought possible. So let's get right to it. Before I dive into the 6 powerful strategies I have for you today, I'd like to quickly review a few marketing concepts that will help you in your business. Now, because you're already successful, you may know some or all of these. If you don't and you need further explanation, you can ask questions in a few minutes. First, do you know what the scariest number in business is? It's 1, because if you only have one way to get clients and it stops working because of something out of your control, your new client flow stops dead in its tracks. On the other hand, if you have, say, 4 or 5 ways to get new clients and one stops, you're still going to be fine. So please get this and don't put yourself in an unnecessary risk position. That's why I'm covering 7 methods in this presentation. The next thing you must do is to make sure there are no holes in your bucket. What I mean by this, if you look at your business as a bucket of water, you got to make sure there are no holes in your business where you're losing clients because it's your fault before you start adding new clients. Because clients are worth a lot to you, and what's the point of extending all the effort to get new clients if they don't stay with you? The lifetime value of a client, or LTV for short, is the amount of money you will receive from one of your clients over their lifetime association with you. Now in a minute I'm going to tell you why knowing this number for yourself is so important, but first here's the lifetime value of a client in my salon as an example. My average clients come into my salon 10 times a year. On average they spend $77, and they continue being my client on average for 9 years. Then they move or whatever. Now I have clients who spend more or less with me and have been with me less than more than 9 years. These numbers, if you took all my clients and averaged them out, yours may be a little lower or a lot higher, and this number does not include any referrals you get from them. Then it really multiplies and gets exciting. All right, why is this number so important for you to know, and how can it help you in your marketing? First, you're now going to look at your clients differently and treat them much better because you know they're worth a lot to you. In my case, $6,930. Secondly, you'll do more to make sure they continue to be your client. And thirdly, you know how much you can spend to get a new client because you'll know how much money they're going to give you over their lifetime association with you. What I mean here is it would be reasonable to spend, say, $30 to get a new client when they're going to give you $6,930 over, say, the next 9 years. This is an excellent return on your investment, or ROI. This would be like going to your bank, depositing $30, and then in the next 9 years it would build up to $6,930. And that's only for one new client. Are you with me on this? Because it's really important you understand the lifetime value of a client as we move forward. Okay, great. The next marketing term is a unique selling proposition, or USP for short. It answers the question, why should I do business with you over all your competition? If you don't give people the criteria on what makes you different and what makes you better and what makes you unique and superior, then the only thing they can compare you on is price. And you don't want that, and I'll cover more on pricing a little bit later. All right, there's something I feel I must warn you about. It's the real problem you face today.
This is the real villain behind why you haven't been able to cost effectively get new clients, and it's keeping you from achieving ultimate success. And this is why not being able to get new clients is not your fault. Although after you see this, you'll know it's your responsibility to take action. The shocking truth is you've been lied to when it comes to how to consistently get new clients, and those lies have all but destroyed your chances for the success you desire and deserve. Many salon owners believe that you have to build an image or a brand to see success in getting new clients. Maybe you're one of those owners, just like I was. I used to believe this. However, you know something? That's not true at all. Just know this, countless other smart salon owners have fallen victim to this rather clever lie, yet you have to lay it aside right now. If you don't, you'll never be able to cost effectively and consistently get new clients. Your business you worked so long and hard for won't grow, and it could even decline from where it is today. And that is not what I desire for you. Your struggles and challenges with being able to consistently get new clients are directly due to this, which is why it's not your fault. Sometimes we tend to blame ourselves, but I'm asking you not to do that. Instead, put all the blame on the advertising media companies and their salespeople who call on you. After all, you've been bombarded for years by lies perpetrated from these crooks. And these advertising media companies and their salespeople have been preying on salon spa business owners like us for years. And you fell victim to their lies so they can make a profit. All that misinformation spread by the advertising media companies and their salespeople is enough to confuse the smartest person alive, and it confused me for years. The truth and the fact of the matter, you should never listen to them tell you that all you need to do is build up your image or your brand. If you fall for their image and brand advertising pitch, you'll end up spending your hard-earned money without getting any new clients. Because you're not like a big corporation that has a national world presence with a multi-million-dollar advertising budget. You don't have the amount of money and the years it takes to make image and brand advertising actually work. You need new clients quickly and inexpensively. Now that you know the problem, that your ability to consistently get new clients has been held back for years due to these lies, I have to warn you from this moment forward to avoid spending any more money with the advertising media companies like TV stations, radio stations, Yellow Pages, newspaper, Valpak, Welcome Wagon, website developers, Groupon, Living Social, Yelp, Google, Yahoo, all these online directories. Yes, all of these. Why? Because they mainly peddle advertising this image or brand building. It's not specific to the salon and spa industry. It's the shotgun approach, which means it's not targeted enough to make it work. And to top it all off, it's not trackable, so you can't measure if it's working. Now, if they do offer other types of direct advertising, it usually never works because they either don't know or follow the 7-step formula for direct advertising success, which is having a great headline because you have less than a second to capture someone's attention, and a great headline does that for you. And using testimonials, because what others say about you carries a lot more weight than what you could ever possibly say about yourself, and having an irresistible offer to entice people to take action, because all people want to feel they're getting something special. And your advertising must answer the question, what's in it for me, or WIIFM for short. Every single person, when faced with a buying decision to make, you have a little radio station going on in their head called WIIFM, and you must quickly and clearly tell them what's in it for them, or you're going to lose them. And you must only have one objective in all your advertising. We've all seen advertising with so much going on in them that we can't figure out what to do next, and a confused mind shuts down. In addition, you must have compelling reasons which differentiate you from all your competition. What makes you better? What makes you unique that allow you to demand and get premium prices? If you don't give people the criteria for what makes you different, then they'll think you're the same as the salon down the street. And lastly, you must have an automatic follow-up system in place because people are not going to switch to you when you want them to. They're going to switch when they're ready. So by keeping in contact with them, when they're ready to switch, they're going to choose you because you followed up with them and your competitors aren't following up. All right, the only difference between a $1 bill and a $100 bill is the message. They are the same size and shape, printed on the same paper, but one is 100 times more valuable. Similarly, your advertising can run in the same places, including your website, as everyone else's, but get you 10, 15, 25 times the response or more if you understand and use the formula I just went over. Does this make sense to you? Okay, great. Let's move on. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, I see salon advertising all the time. It must be working or they wouldn't be doing it, right? Well, let me explain the big misconception with most of the salon industry advertising you and I see all the time. It was copied from someone else, who copied it from someone else, who copied it from someone else, and on and on and on like this for years. It's called industry incest. Everyone is copying everyone else because they assume it's working. But the fact and the reality is it's not working. This goes for print advertising, websites, and everything in between. Now, I used to believe spending money with these companies was actually essential to do. Now I know better, and so do you. From this point forward, I want you to simply tell any and every advertising salesperson who calls you, emails you, or stops in your salon or spa this: I'm not interested. Please don't contact me again. Thank you. I really mean this. Let's face it, advertising with these companies has never worked for you or me, and it's just a big waste of money and time. Here's what you do instead: direct response marketing using only the formula I just went over quickly, and I'll be covering more of that in a minute. It's the only clear-cut approach to getting new clients for your salon or spa that will actually work for you. Plus, it's the least cost and most effective method, and it's measurable and trackable, so you know right away when it's working. Just avoiding doing business with all the advertising salespeople that call you to sell you image or brand advertising will allow you to save thousands of dollars and mountains of unnecessary aggravation. Imagine never spending another dime on marketing and advertising that doesn't make you money. You'll wake up every morning knowing every penny you spend to get new clients does just that. You'll also have the proper knowledge and unique ability to get new clients when you want, like turning on a water faucet. Isn't that incredible? All these benefits just from avoiding advertising salespeople. Listen to this one. It will surprise you to discover you can actually enjoy getting new clients. Most salon and spa owners believe they have to drag themselves through the process of becoming an advertising and marketing expert. But I'd rather just see you get the new clients, because I know what running a salon is like. You're being pulled in dozens of different directions, and your time is better spent elsewhere. And it gets better. Here comes those 7 crucial methods to flood your salon or spa with new clients. These are the most important methods of all, and get this, these methods take very little time to do, and you can even have one of your staff, a family member, or a friend do them for you, all while you sit back and see new clients start flooding your salon or spa. You will forever leave behind the struggles and frustrations you've no doubt experienced when it comes to getting clients for your salon or spa. That all ends today. Everyone may be wondering why your parking lot is chock full, but you'll know what's up. You've uncovered the blueprint system. And by far the most important strategy is my new mover client attraction method, and it's being used successfully by virtually thousands of successful salon and spa owners. 15% of the United States population moves each year. So around 40 million people move each year, and some are moving close to you and will be looking for the services you offer. Here's how it works. The first simple step is to get a list of people who have recently moved into your area that would be your ideal client. I'll let you know a little later in the presentation how to easily get this list every month. My ideal client for my salon, as an example, are working women from ages 30 to 70 who live in a nice part of town within 10 miles of my salon. Next, you mail them a personal letter precisely at the right time, welcoming them to the area and inviting them to call you for an appointment. Now, why does this work so well? Because these people are prime candidates for the services you offer. Because one, they're looking for the services you offer, and they're branded to the area, and they haven't developed a loyalty to any other stylist or salon yet. So you don't have to lure them away from another salon or spa. Now, the success is in all the little details to make this work. The letter must follow the 7-step advertising formula I went over a few minutes ago. When and how you mail is also critical. Later I'm going to show you how you get and use my exact proven letter so you get this working for you right away. And if you have a day spa, we have a different version of the letter for you as well as our version for hair salons. If done properly, the way we show you exactly how, our members are getting up to a 23% response rate. That is, when you mail 50 letters, up to 11 people will call you for an appointment. Alrighty, does anybody have any questions on any of that so far? Please go ahead and type them in and send them over, and Pat and I will do our best to answer for you.
Yep, we've got questions coming in already here, Mike, when you're ready.
Yep.
Okay, what if I'm a new salon? What would my LTV be?
Okay. If you're a new salon, a good conservative number to use would be $5,000. The reason I say that is over the years, out of the thousands of salon and spa owners we've dealt with, we've never come across one that has a lower LTV than $5,000. Now, depending on what you charge for your services and how often you see your clients during the year, your LTV could be as high as $20,000 or even higher, like a lot of our members. but a good conservative number to use would be 5,000.
Okay, hey Mike, can you explain the formula for an LTV again, please?
Yes, the LTV is the lifetime value of a client. It's the amount of money a client's going to give you over their lifetime association with you. And the way you figure it out is you take the amount of money a client spends times the number of times they come in during a year times the number of years they're a client. And you average it out over all your clients, and this will give you your LTV.
I've heard in the past that 1% was a good response when doing mailings. Why is yours so much higher?
Yeah, I mean, you've probably all heard in the direct mail circles that if you can get a 1% response to your mailings, you're doing pretty good. Now, let me explain something. You know, the offers you get in the mail, I'm talking about your physical mailbox now, either at your salon or your home, from big companies like cable companies, phone companies, or banks, they're really happy with a 1% response. Now, let me explain something. They have very deep pockets. In a lot of cases, they're not looking for a return on their advertising investment for a year, 2, or some cases even 5 years down the road. So that 1% works for them. Now, because the mailings I'm talking about here are very targeted, they're sent precisely at the right time, and the letter follows a 7-step formula, that our members are getting up to a 23% response. So there's a big difference in the mailings.
Mike, the new movers idea is fantastic. Where can I get the list of people who are moving into my area?
Yeah, a little later in the presentation, I'm going to tell you how you can easily get that list every single month emailed to you. Any more?
Nope, we are good.
Okay, let's move on. All right, my second powerful improvement system I want to share with you is my website success blueprint. Now, most salon spa websites are not generating clients for their owners. Why? Because the person or company who built it for them doesn't know anything about direct response marketing and advertising that actually works for the salon industry. They don't know the formula. They're graphic designers and computer geeks who build and design most salon websites. Now, they're nice people and have good intentions, but they're way misinformed. They're not marketing experts. They build very pretty and flashy websites that their owners love, but they never work at generating new clients. This would be like having a Cadillac or a Rolls Royce in your driveway. You like the way it looks, and so do your neighbors, family, and your friends. But when you look under the hood, there's no engine to make it run, so it doesn't do you any good. The website you have right now is just like this. It's fancy and it's pretty, but it's not getting you clients like it's supposed to. There are two major problems with most salon spa websites. Now, every single month, my team and I examine hundreds of salon spa websites for our members, and they all have the same floundering issues. First off, their site is not being found by the search engines like Google and Yahoo. And secondly, if someone happens to land on their site, it's not built correctly to entice them to call for an appointment. So let's tackle these two issues one at a time, and then I'll show you what you can do to fix your website. All right, there are a few reasons why most salon spa websites don't come up on the first page of Google and Yahoo. And if you're not on that first page, you can forget about anyone ever seeing your website because hardly anybody scrolls beyond the first page. So here's the issue. Most salon and spas have a website address that is their business name. While you might think this makes sense and looks good, it doesn't help you attract more clients from the internet. Why? Because people don't go online and search for your name or your salon name if they don't know you. Instead, they search for the services they need or want. So if you want to absolutely dominate your local online market, you should have domain names, that's the www names, that are the names of the services you offer. Like if you're located in Boston, for example, and you offer these services, here's some examples. HairColorBoston.com, KeratinTreatmentBoston.com, BrazilianBlowoutBoston.com, OrganicHairColorBoston.com, HairExtensionsBoston.com. Are you with me on this? Okay, good. Let's keep going. Secondly, when someone does land on your website, it's missing the critical elements to convert them from a visitor to calling you for an appointment. There are primarily 5 major things missing on your website. I'll tell you what they are first and then show you an example of an actual member website that gets on average 21 new clients a month. The first thing missing is an excellent headline at the top of your home page. Right now you have your salon or spa name, and that means absolutely nothing to someone who does not know you yet. You need a great headline like, "You'll get our best service ever," because you have less than a second to capture the attention of someone landing on your site, and a great headline always gets their attention. The name of your salon does not. Secondly, you must have your phone number clearly displayed at the top of your home page. You don't want people to have to search for it or scroll down the page to find it. Have you ever gone to a website and all you wanted was the phone number so you could call the company or the business and you couldn't find it anywhere, and then you went to the Contact Us section page and it wasn't there either? It's ridiculous. They hide it from you. You don't want to do that. Thirdly, you need to have 6 to 12 compelling reasons why they should choose you over all your competition. You must tell them how you're unique and different and outstanding compared to your competition. What makes you authentic, unparalleled, and superior, which allows you to demand and happily get premium prices. Fourthly, you need to offer a first-time visitor coupon, which I'll show you in a second. And lastly, you must have an automatic method to capture the name and email of everyone who visits your site, so you can easily send follow-up emails to them in the future, because people who visit your site may not be ready to switch to you just yet. However, they will be in the future if you follow up with them because your competitors aren't following up. All right, now here's a website of one of our members. This website gets on average 21 new clients a month. The first thing you're going to know is that it's not that fancy or pretty. It's simple and straightforward. People don't get confused when they land on it, and that's why it works so well. You got to always remember that as stylists, we're very visual, but a lot of our clients are not, and that's who we're trying to appeal to. So here's where you see the headline. You'll get the best service ever. The phone number right at the top. Now, we smeared out the last digits on it so no one calls her. The 9 reasons. This is the criteria that makes her different, better, superior, more unique than all of her competition. The first-time visitor coupon. And she offers a newsletter to get their name and email. And I'll tell you in a minute how and what you email them once they opt in for your newsletter. Okay, the blueprint system you're given access to in a few minutes will greatly expound on these strategies, allowing your website to get on the first page of the search engine and then predictably convert visitors to call you for appointments. My next client journey method is called Facebook Marketing Breakthrough. If you're not getting clients from Facebook now, it's because of one or more of these reasons. You don't have a Facebook business page right now, or it's not being updated on a regular basis, or it does not have a call to action. A call to action is language, copy language that gets people to do something. You don't know how to interact with the page, or you're not getting enough likes. Now here's what a great business Facebook page looks like with all the things I just talked about. Okay, the guide template I'll tell you more about in a few minutes will give you the exact details on these strategies, allowing you to get new clients from your Facebook page. All right, my next client journey method is called automatic email promotions. If you're bulk emailing your clients and prospects now with little success, there's most likely 2 reasons why. First, you have very low open rates because you're using poor subject lines. Your subject lines, which shows up to the right of your name in someone's email, are not enticing people to open your emails. If your emails are not getting opened, then how can someone see your offer or your message? They can't. So here's where you see the subject lines. Everyone knows that. So your subject lines must invoke curiosity, urgency, or a benefit. Or 2 of these or all 3, curiosity, urgency, or a benefit. Here are 5 examples of excellent subject lines. This is not a mistake, it's actually true. Details inside. Susan, please open immediately, even if you're on vacation. Open up, major news affects you. Don't take it personally, but this gets my highest recommendation. You see how these subject lines will get people to open emails? Secondly, the content of your emails are not following the 7-step direct marketing formula which we talked about earlier. The content of your emails are missing all the emotional and psychological triggers that make people respond. So when someone reads them, they're not compelled to give you a response and take action. So how does our automatic email promotions work? You simply email promotions to your clients and prospects automatically all at once using our email manager system, where we have email promotions all set up for you to easily edit and use. These are professionally written email promotions following the 7-step direct marketing formula that I talked about earlier, like one for Easter, another for Thanksgiving, one for Christmas, one for the New Year, one for Valentine's Day, one for Bring a Friend, and other promotions for Mother's Day, Bring a Coworker, Client Appreciation, Secretary's Day, and dozens more, all with subject lines we have written and proven to get you the highest open rates. These promotions are all designed to drive more clients and business into your salon or spa automatically every month. All right, does anyone have any questions on any of that? Please go ahead and send it in.
Yep, we've got questions coming in here. Are you saying that if I change my website and add the things that you just showed me, it will start generating clients?
That's exactly what I'm saying, because right now your website's missing the psychological and emotional triggers that get people to respond. I have no doubt it's pretty and it's appealing to your eyes, but you got to remember, your clients see websites like that all the time. They need to see something different, and if you build it with the things I mentioned, the amount of people that will actually pick up the phone and call you that land on it will go through the roof. Whereas now they're landing on your website, and it might be giving some warm fuzzies, but they're not picking up the phone and calling you for an appointment, so it's not doing you any good.
Why aren't the emails I'm sending now working?
Well, most likely you have poor subject lines, so less than 10% of your emails are actually getting opened. And the ones that are getting opened, the message is not written properly. It's not following that 7-step formula. So it's watered down, and it's not getting a good response. So it's a two-issue challenge you have there.
How many emails should I be sending out each month?
You know, that's a good idea, or a good question, because the last thing you want to do is to pester, bombard your clients and prospects with emails. We found that sending 2 emails each month is just enough. Now, one could be your newsletter, which we're going to cover more in a minute, and the other could be a promotion or an announcement or inviting them to a special event. Once you start getting into 4, 5, 6 emails a month, you're starting to become a pest, and you're starting to bother your clients, and it could have a negative effect on you, so you don't want to do that.
Where can I find the email manager that you are referring to?
Yeah, a little later in the presentation, I'm going to show you how you get access to that email manager system. It's real easy.
Okay, a lot of questions are rolling in regards. A lot of questions are rolling in regards to websites and social media. How do I get my business Facebook page to generate clients? What can you recommend a company to make a website for me? A lot of questions in regards to that nature. Mike, you want to cover that?
Yeah. Let me just say this. On this particular webinar, we don't have the time to go into all the specifics with websites, Facebook, and other social media marketing. However, later in this presentation, I'm going to show you how you can access another free webinar that we go into all the specifics with websites, all the details with websites and social media. Our fear on our end is this. Those strategies are so specialized that if we give you some information and you don't hear it right, or you take part of it and start to do something with it, it could hurt your search rankings in the long run, which will be detrimental to you. So there's a lot of details there, and we want to make sure you get all of them. That's why we have a separate webinar on that. It'd be kind of like someone coming into your salon or spa and saying, I'd like my hair cut and colored in 5 minutes. Well, you wouldn't do it, and if you did, it would turn out awful. So just be on the lookout for that. I'll let you know about that a little bit later.
Here's one really good question about Facebook that I think could be addressed. With Facebook, how do you engage your audience more in order to get more likes? Does it always have to be a promotion or a deal? That's a great question.
Pat, you handle that. You're an expert.
Yeah, that is a really great question, because business Facebook is huge in engaging your fans or your clients, hopefully. There's a formula. You don't want to send out a promotion every single time that you post on Facebook. You most likely would want to do that maybe once a month, and the other weeks you want to engage your audience. So you want to put in things that will engage them, keep them coming back, want to share with their friends. It's a whole formula, and like Mike just said, we don't have enough time to go into it today, but we will be giving you access to a webinar that shares all that information and a lot more. Great question, though.
Okay, we good to move on?
Yep.
My next killer strategy is called Beat the Slow Season. It's being used successfully by thousands of my members and it's responsible for getting boatloads of new clients. Here's how it works. Simply give out as many gift cards to your clients as you can before your slow season and design the gift cards so they can only be redeemed during your slow months. For example, if your slow month is August, let's say right after the summer months, hand out your gift cards in June and July and they can only be redeemed in the months of August. You ask your clients to pass them out as gifts to their friends, family members, and business associates. Now, why does this work so well? Your clients have people in their lives they owe favors to. Your clients have people in their lives they need to buy small gifts for, and your clients want to help you. Plus, it's a win-win-win. Your client wins because they save money on not buying gifts, plus get a nice referral fee. Your client's friend, family member, or business associate wins because they get an attractive discount on the first time they use you, and you win because you get a happy new client who pays, stays, and refers others to you. You know, by the way, this strategy works all year long. You simply hand out gift cards to your clients, and you ask them to pass them out to their friends and family members, and you get a new referred client. Now, the best value we've learned to put on the gift cards is $15. Now, there's a place on the back of the card for your clients to write their name so you can reward them $15 for every one that gets handed in. And the card also has a disclaimer on it, only for first-time visitors. And because you're getting your gift cards out, you can put an expiration date on them. When you sell gift cards, in most states, it's illegal to put an expiration date on them, but you're not doing that. You're giving them to your clients to pass out to their friends and family members and associates. Now, we provide the exact template so you get your cards printed up locally. We also provide them at a lower cost and smaller quantities than you can get on your own. And I'll tell you all about this a little bit later. I just got an email from Ashley, who joined just 6 weeks ago, and she told me she already got over 60 new clients just from this one strategy, so there's no reason why you can't do the same. So just picture this. Several of your clients are out there like little foot soldiers handing out your gift cards, and your slow weeks and months are forever gone. You're amazingly busy all year long. And it's about to get better because right now I'm sharing my strategy when it comes to getting past clients to come back to you. This is my trademark client reactivation letter. It's also called my zombie letter. It's happily being used every day by thousands of successful salon spa owners. Here's how it works. We all have clients that have stopped coming to us for one reason or another. Surprisingly, this happens not because they were dissatisfied with our services, but usually by some non-related event. The first step is to identify who your past clients are. Next, you mail them a personal letter simply saying you're sorry they haven't been in late and you'd love to have them back. You offer them something special as an incentive to come back. Now, the exact words you use in the letter and how and when you mail your letter are absolutely critical to making this work for you. Later, I'm going to show you how you can get my proven letter so you get this amazing strategy working for you right away. The reason this works so well is because some people will want to come back because they were sorry they left, but they feel embarrassed, and they're very glad you reached out to them with a personal letter, which is very rare nowadays. Plus, our members report back to us up to 31% come back. That's if you mailed 50 letters, up to 15 clients will come back to you. Isn't that incredible? Now it's time for my most important client retention referral attraction strategy, one that will virtually single-handedly lead you to more new clients and actually help stop your current clients from ever wanting to leave for the competition. The cornerstone of an outstanding client retention program is a monthly newsletter. Why? Because if done properly, your clients will look forward to getting it each month, and you are uniquely and continually keeping your name in the forefront of your client's mind, so that when they're with their friends, their family members, and business associates, the topic of hair or the services you offer comes up in conversation, you want them to immediately talk about you. This is how you easily attract a lot of referrals. You let your clients sell for you. It's called word-of-mouth marketing. Listen, for someone to do business with you, they first have to trust you. And one of your clients recommends you, the trust bridge has been crossed. In addition, your clients like your salon or spa. They like your personality, your values, and your attitude, or they wouldn't have a positive relationship with you. There's a marketing term called birds of the same feather flock together. What this means is that your clients' friends, family members, and associates are like them. They share the same interests and values. So because of this, there's a very good chance that their friends, family members, and associates will like you too, because they're a lot like your clients. So they will be your very best clients who pay, stay, and refer others to you. Okay, back to your newsletter. We'll never get rid of it. It's all about the beauty business. Just because this is our life doesn't mean it's our client's life. Let me ask you, if you got a newsletter from your dentist and it was all about the latest findings in root canals, would you read it? Probably not. So your clients are not interested in all things going on in the beauty business like we are. So your newsletter should have exciting, general interest topics that are timely. You can have a small section about beauty, like a great hair or skin tip or something new happening in your business or your life. That's fine. Another thing is you don't want your newsletter to look like it was produced by a Madison Avenue advertising agency. You want to look like you spent the time and produced it. So don't make it glossy with 4 colors and keep the photos of pretty people to a minimum. As stylists, we're very visual people and image conscious, but most of our clients are not. Remember who we're appealing to, other people, not ourselves. Here's one of our 4-page newsletters, what it looks like, and it's being used successfully by thousands of salon owners every single month. Later I'm going to show you a clever way to instantly get our newsletter every month so you can edit it to make it your own. This will be to help retain your current clients and get a constant flow of new referrals. All right then, how do you get your newsletter in the hands of your clients and prospects so they can read it? You can have them quickly and easily printed up locally and have them available in your reception area. You can offer as a free download on your website where they have to opt in for it by giving you their name and email, just like the website I showed you is doing. And you can automatically email it out to them all at once each month using our email manager system, the same system you use to send out your automatic email promotions. With just these 7 simple, proven, low-cost strategies, you're getting brand new, high-quality clients from people who've recently moved into your market area because you mailed them a new mover letter. You're getting new clients from the website, your website, because of the changes you made to it. It's now being found by Google and Yahoo. Plus, when someone lands on your site, it entices them to call you for an appointment. You're getting new clients from your Facebook page. You're also getting new clients and more business from your automatic email promotions. You're also getting new clients from all the gift cards your clients are handing out for you. You're also getting past clients to come back because you mailed them our zombie letter, you know, the client reactivation letter, and you are effortlessly getting referrals from your newsletter. Let's take a look at what this means to you for just 1 month. Let's be very conservative here and say you only get 5 from your new mover letter, 6 from your website, 4 from Facebook, 2 from automatic email promotions, 4 from gift cards, 2 from your zombie letter, and 4 referrals from your newsletter. That totals 27 new clients a month times the $5,000, which we established was a very conservative LTV, is $135,000. So in 1 month, you've added $135,000 in future money to your business. Let's take a look at what this means to you for 1 year. 27 new clients a month times 12 months is 324 new clients for the year. That LTV of 5,000 times 324 is $1,620,000. This is what it looks like graphically. The blue is the 27 new clients you're adding each month, and the red shows how it builds and accumulates each month and gives you 324 new clients for the year. So in 12 months or 1 year, you've added $1.6 million in future money to your business. If you don't do these 7 simple methods to get more clients, you're letting $1.6 million in future business slip through your fingers and go right to your competitors. All right, how much does marketing and advertising cost you to do? Nothing, because it should make you money. Now I realize, because of most of the marketing and advertising you've done in the past has never worked for you, just like it never worked for me for the first 22 years I was in business as a salon owner. You've always lost money trying to make market and advertise to get new clients, but that's about to drastically change for you. How much time you have to spend to put these 7 client generating strategies in place? If you do them yourself, about 3 hours a month, but I suggest you do what most of our members do, and that's to have one of your staff, a family member, or a friend do them for you. Do you have to do all 7 strategies to become successful? No. If you like one method more than another, you just simply do more of it. All right, does anyone have any questions so far? Please go ahead and type them in, and Pat and I will do our best to answer them for you.
Yep, absolutely. We've got a lot of great questions that are being asked today. That's fantastic. Also, a lot of kind words are being typed in. We're glad that you're getting a lot out of this webinar. We got a lot more to show you. Can the gift cards, which I think are awesome, be a business card?
Who was that from?
That was from Sandy.
Hey, Sandy. They can't, and there's 2 reasons why. Number 1, when someone gives you a business card, Sandy, what do you do with it? I gather you either stick it with all your other business cards, never to be seen again, or you throw it in the garbage and never to be seen again. What we're trying to accomplish with this gift card is we're trying to have make it a high perceived value so that your clients will be proud to hand it to their friends and family members and associates. If you give them something flimsy and doesn't look good, they're going to be ashamed to pass it out, and they won't. So it has to be plastic. It has to resemble a credit card. There has to be certain things on the front and certain things on the back, because you want your clients to pass those out, because you want new clients to come in.
Mike, can you explain how the gift card program works again?
Yeah, as a recap, the best value to put on the card is $15. We found that it doesn't matter if you're a high-end or a low-end salon, $15 works the best. All right, you simply ask your clients if they'd like some free gift cards to give to their friends and family members and associates. And you ask them how many they would like. Some are going to say 2, others will say 5, some will say 10 or more. Whatever they say, that's the amount you give them. Now, this is really important what I'm about to say here. This is the secret sauce, if you will. Their friends and family members and associates will assume they bought the gift card for them. That's why a lot of them will come in, because they feel obligated to use the gift they got from them. Okay, you see how that works? That's why the redemption rate's so high on these.
Can I email the zombie letter to my clients because I don't have all of their physical addresses?
You can email the zombie letter, but the response you get will be about half of what it would be as if you physically mailed it. So you want to mail it if you can, physically. Now, on a side point, your client is your most valuable asset, and if you don't have all their contact information on them now, you better start collecting it. That's their name, their physical address, their email, and their phone number.
Where can I get those gift cards that you are talking about?
Yeah, a little bit later in the presentation, I'm going to show you a resource for those, okay?
Okay, we're good.
There's a newsletter question.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, I missed one. What will the newsletter do for me again?
Okay, the newsletter, first it's going to help you retain your current clients by building a relationship with your salon, not just the stylist who services your client. What I mean here is that you have clients right now that might have a strong relationship with the person that actually performs the services on them, but the relationship with the salon is not as strong as it could be. You want a strong relationship with every single client as a salon owner or the salon. In the event that stylist or technician leaves, you want to retain that client. So it's the glue that holds that client to you. And secondly, you're keeping your salon name in the forefront of your client's mind, so that when the topic of hair or the services you offer comes up in conversation, you want them to immediately talk about you. It's called word-of-mouth marketing, so you get a lot of referrals from your newsletter. Now, there's no doubt you're probably getting referrals now, but I gather that they're not too many, and they're sporadic. What I mean is you might get 2 this week, and then 3, and then none. What this does for you is, because there's so many more people out there that have your salon name in the forefront of their mind, they're going to be talking more about, you're going to get a lot more referrals, and it'll be more consistent. Okay?
Yep, we're good.
Okay. All righty. Let me just grab a sip of water. Now I want to give you the bonus information on pricing I promised you. A common question salonist owners have concerns how much they should charge for their services. Most come up with the pricing by looking at what their competitors are charging and using that as a baseline. Then they either charge the same, less, or maybe a little more if they provide more service. This is not a smart way to set price. You have to be able to price your services in a manner that people are going to want to pay for it. The formula for how you charge for something is based on your ability to sell it. That's how you come up with what you charge for something. So it only makes sense that the more you know about sales and marketing, the more you get skilled in those areas, the more you can charge for your services. It's as simple as that. There's a difference between what it is you're selling and what it is the client is actually buying. The difference is their perception. This information will give you some ideas and philosophies on how to think about pricing and how to charge more and why you should charge more and why it makes more sense. Not just so you can make more money, but you can allow yourself to actually deliver more value. Here are 5 ways to differentiate yourself to justify raising your prices. You might offer a different service than your competitors. One stylist would have a what's expected regular process for coloring a client's hair. The other would have a more than what's expected and have a more elaborate process that may include a maintenance component. One will get more money than the other. The more likable, outgoing personality you and your staff have. Each technician or stylist amount of education, training, and experience. And then there's the marketing, which you utilize in order to offer more perceived value and to establish why someone should pay this price for a particular service. And the better you market and sell, the more money you make. And remember, if everybody bought by price, everybody would drive the cheapest car, they'd wear the cheapest clothes, they'd eat at the cheapest restaurants, they'd have the cheapest things, and we know that's not the case. Price versus value. Price defined mathematically means how much something costs. Value is what you get in relation to what you pay for. People are looking for the best value, not the cheapest price. Drive this point home. Think back to the last few major purchases you personally made. Were they the cheapest, or were they the best value for you? I bet they were the best value for you. A lot of salon owners are scared to death to raise their prices because they think if they raise their prices that they're going to lose their clients. But study after study has shown that individuals do not buy based on price. As a matter of fact, price is one of the least important things in terms of dealing with individuals. Quality, confidence, value, selection, and convenience are all important. You got to realize that you're not your own client. A lot of your clients have a better lifestyle and make more money than you do. One of the challenges in this situation is the salon or spa owner thinks, I wouldn't pay that much money for this service, so I certainly can't charge that amount of money for this service. You've got to get that erroneous thinking out of your head. All price resistance is in the mind of the seller. That would be you, not the buyer. Your clients are not sitting around thinking about you and your prices. They have very busy lives and are dealing with their own set of issues and concerns. You want to have the type of client who you enjoy working with, understands the value of the services you deliver, and are happy to pay premium prices. You deserve to get paid well for what you do. Sometimes you're going to hear prospective clients say, I can get it cheaper somewhere else. There's 2 reasons why they can't. They're lying about the price. They're really just negotiating with you. When the only base that the client has to go off is price, then of course they're going to choose the lowest price. You must give the potential client the criteria that makes you different, makes you better, and makes you premium. They can't get the same thing down the street. Your services are different, your location's different, your stylists and technicians are different, and the entire experience is different. 7 reasons you don't want to deal with price buyers. They take up all your time, they do all the complaining, sometimes they forget to pay you, they tell other clients how little they paid you, they drive off your good clients by telling how little they paid you. Once they find a lower price, they leave, then you don't get the repeat business, so there's no LTV. Remember that, lifetime value of a client? And they'll destroy the credibility of your price and your services in the eyes of your clients. All right, that concludes the information on pricing. And wow, that was a lot of information. You may be feeling a tad overwhelmed at this point, and that's perfectly okay. Basically, this means you have only 2 choices on where to go from here. Choice 1, you can take all the tips and info I just gave you and try to put the puzzle piece together on your own without assistance. And who knows, you may get lucky and one day see some progress. It will take longer, of course, and you'll make a lot of painful mistakes, but you can choose this. However, I must warn you, you must get all the exact details correct with all your marketing and advertising, or you will not get the successful results we are getting. What I mean here is it really matters the font type you use in letters, emails, and on your website. The words you use and don't use are critical. The colors you use and how you mail your letters, and the subject lines you use, how your gift cards look and feel, and what exactly is on the front and the back. It's all important, and a ton of other details we have tested, figured out, and refined over the years to become successful. Or there's a smarter choice, the one really savvy owners take to speed up their progress towards getting new clients and boosting their profits. These surefire successful marketing and advertising methods and so much more are yours for the taking starting today. That's me, the creator of the Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit Success System, the only true new client-generating system specifically for salons and spas that requires very little time, yet is still the most surefire and cost-effective way to consistently attract new clients and boost profits. This radically simple yet effective new client-generating system will work for you even if you are located anywhere in the United States, Canada, or any other country where the English language is spoken, are in a small town or big city, offer a few services, have several services, are high-end or low-end salon or spa, are a commission salon or spa sale, or you pay by the hour. These suites, booths, or chairs are super busy because it's a lifestyle-friendly program, are not computer and net savvy, are new to the salon and spa industry, are a seasoned salon and spa owner, or even if you feel you've tried absolutely everything. Before I tell you what the Salon and Spa Marketing Toolkit Success System is, I need to tell you what it isn't so there's no false expectations. The Salon and Spa Marketing Toolkit Success System is not a bunch of theories like you learn from college, the internet, or training from the salon and spa industry. This is not some swallow this magic pill solution that promises something silly, like get 200 new clients in 2 days or something ridiculous as that. Don't you think you've been lied to enough? Isn't it time to start using what's proven to work for our industry? Where the Salon and Spa Marketing Toolkit Success System is the direct result of over 7 years of study, analyzing, and putting into practice the most successful marketing and advertising methods for salons and spas ever. It's unlike any other consulting, mentoring, training, or educational service for the salon and spa industry. Mine is more complete, easier to implement, more practical, more affordable, and is constantly evolving to keep up with the changes in the marketplace. And from this moment forward, you have all the tools to replicate our success. The strategy of the truly successful salon spa owners can now be duplicated easily by you, giving you the benefits of more clients, more money, more freedom, less stress, and a happier version of yourself. In all of this way, you quickly achieve attracting new clients faster than ever before possible. Before I go one step further, I need to be 100% honest with you. This will never work for a salon or spa owner who is lazy or is looking for an instant quick fix. This will never work for someone who's unwilling to learn new things and has a closed mind. If this is you, then do us both a favor and just forget all about the Salon and Spa Marketing Toolkit because it's not going to give you impossible results, just solid results. The Salon and Spa Marketing Toolkit isn't pie-in-the-sky fantasyland nonsense. It's the real deal, and it's only for salon and spa owners like you who are really serious about consistently getting new clients and making a lot more money. There are no press-a-button answers to succeed in getting new clients for your salon or spa. Nothing in life is easy, and you know that, but this is as easy as it gets. So if you're ready for the real truth behind what it takes to succeed at getting new clients and making a lot more money, here's what you can expect. If you really want to, attract a steady flow of new clients, make a lot more money each month, never have slow days, weeks, or months again, keep your current clients from ever leaving you for the competition, get your past clients to come back, work less behind your chair, stop worrying about your technicians or stylists leading you, eliminate your stress once and for all, and be a much happier version of yourself, then the Salon and Spa Marketing Toolkit isn't just a solution for you, it's the only solution for you. Take a look at these results these members are getting. Sherry Danforth, 43 new clients in the last 6 weeks. Brian Amber, over 350 new clients last year. Yvette Hall, 17 new clients a month. Debbie Saragoose, 161 new clients in the last 6 months. Jason Lacey, 57 new clients in 3 months. Let's take a look at what's inside your copy of the Salon and Spa Marketing Toolkit Success System. We've taken 121 strategies and crammed into one huge manual all our successful strategies, methods, techniques I've been telling you about, and dozens more all together in one easy-to-use, paint-by-the-numbers, step-by-step manual. Our full system on audio CDs. You're busy. You spend much of your day working. We want you to learn as quickly as possible. We've recorded our entire system for you to use while you're driving around in your car. Salon and Spa Marketing Templates, manual and CD. We don't just give you the great ideas and expect you to take the time to write your own letters, ads, forms, reports, and emails. We've done all that for you. This manual is crammed full of these for you to quickly use for proven success. Monthly Mover Client Attraction System. This is the system I've been telling you about. Here's you'll find the exact letter you can mail to people who have recently moved into your market area. Our members have reported back to us up to a 23% response. That means when you mail 50 letters, you get to 11 people calling you for an appointment. Salon Spa Website Blueprint. I'll give you my 12-step formula to drive traffic, capture qualified leads, eliminate price shoppers, stimulate referrals, and position you as a local expert. This is where we give you samples of headlines you can use, a list of compelling reasons why you're different and better than your competition. You also find the first-time visitor coupon you can use. Everything you need to make your website a client-attracting machine quickly. I want to take a second and explain why this is such a game changer for the simple reason that if you're in a small town, there's dozens. If you're in a mid-sized city, there's hundreds. If you're in a big city, there's thousands of people right now looking for the services you offer, and they're going to your competitors because they either can't find your website, or if they do find it, it's not built correctly to convert them to call you for an appointment. For heaven's sake, this is the digital age. This is the future. This is not going away. This is going to get bigger and bigger. You've got to get this addressed and taken care of right away. that says you care about yourself and the future of your salon and your family. You get my newly published guide and template, How to Attract New Clients from Facebook. This gives you all the details I talked about earlier. How to Beat the Slow Season. This is the gift card strategy I've been telling you about. You get our proven system to attract new clients during the typical slow months after the holidays and at the end of the summer. The normal salon spa industry slow days, weeks, and months are finally over for you. I want to tell you something here. I want to tell you why you should never accept the slow season, the industry norm. You know, most salon owners think, well, I'm going to be slow after the holidays and I'm going to be slow at the end of the summer. You don't have to be. Our last boot camp, our last live boot camp we had in September, we had a few hundred members come into town, and there was a young lady who stood up and told the group what she did. And I want you to listen really close to this because there's no reason why you can't do the same thing. Her name was Pamela, and she's from Erie, Pennsylvania. She stood up and told the group that last year, right after Thanksgiving up until Christmas, her and her staff passed out over 700 gift cards to their clients, and they asked their clients to pass them out to their friends and family members as gifts. She reported to the group that in January, February, now this is going back a year because this was in September of 2014. She reported to the group she got over 300 new clients just from that one strategy alone. It was the busiest January and February she ever had. The point is this: there's no reason why you can't do the same thing, or if you need more clients than that, you can do more. If you need less, you can scale it down. Don't accept the norms of the industry slow season. But there's an old Chinese proverb that says you need to dig the well before you're thirsty. So now that you know about this strategy, you should never have another slow season again. You'll be busy all year long. All right, enough on that. You get my client reactivation letter. This is a zombie letter. This is the exact letter you can slightly add to get past clients to come back. Members have a reporting up to a 31% response rate. So if you mail 25 letters, up to 8 people may come back. Referral magic system. I'll teach you how to raise or pinpoint your highest profit client and automatically attract their friends, business associate. Our proven methods to get more referrals in a month than you now get all year long. Consumer awareness messaging guide system. You get professionally pre-written proven consumer guides and messages which educate your potential clients on how you're unique, different, and better than your competition. You can use these on your website. You can give them potential clients. Once you fully understand the hidden secret behind these powerful marketing tools, you'll never stop using them. Maximum Salon & Spa Retail Sales System. This module explains and shows you on a DVD the proper way to set up and lay out your salon or spa for maximum retail sales. Let me ask you something. You think Walmart leaves it up to chance how they position products in their store? No, they don't. They spend millions and millions of dollars researching it so that when someone walks in that store, they're assured that they're going to sell that person the most amount of goods and services. And we figured this out for the salon and spa industry, and this DVD explains it. Competing Technician Stylist Attraction System. You get our proven system to attract competing top technicians and stylists. You know, I just got a email from a member who employed this strategy, and she told me that she got 37 phone calls from competing technicians using this strategy, and she ended up hiring the best 3. So if you need more technicians and stylists, this will get them for you. You get an entirely professionally written employee handbook that you can slightly add to fit your specific salon or spa. There's no better way to clearly and consistently communicate with all your staff. You get 6 personal one-on-one consulting and mentoring from me or one of my team members devoted solely on your business. You're not alone anymore. You no doubt know that the Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit is without question the most comprehensive, paint-by-numbers, step-by-step new client-generating profit-boosting system there is, as it allows you a clear-cut way to get new clients coming in. And the results come fast, too. In fact, many start seeing new clients the very same week they enroll. And that gives you this, a busy salon, which leads to more money for you, and less stress, which ultimately leads to more free time to do what you want to do. Now, you may be thinking about any blueprint system that give me all that will cost a small fortune. And in all honesty, it really should. After all, the Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit successes has already helped 1,800 salon spa owners achieve getting all the new clients they wanted faster and easier than ever. Yet, I'll get to the drastically reduced price I have for you today in a minute. First, I want to share a few unique benefits this one-of-a-kind system will deliver to you. You'll discover a little-known secret in Section 3 on page 162 that can automatically increase your annual sales revenue by up to 11%. You'll also discover the 3 biggest mistakes salon owners make when hiring stylists and technicians that you must avoid if you want to finally have the best people working for you. That's covered on page 8 of the Competitive Technician Stylist Attraction System. And how about the most clever way possible to raise your prices without getting any pushback or complaints from clients? That's covered in Section 1 on page 36. The price of the Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit Success System sold by itself is valued at $697. Yet you're not just receiving the Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit today. Just for watching this presentation, I'd like to give you a 2-month free trial of my Silver Club membership, which includes 10 value-added on services to help you achieve more success even faster. 50 monthly new mover addresses per month. You give us up to 5 zip codes in your market area, and we email you each month the names and addresses of 50 new people who are your ideal client who recently moved into your area. These are the people who mail our proven letter to that comes with our system to get them to call you for an appointment. Our 4-page monthly client newsletter. Each month we will provide you by email a 4-page professionally written newsletter that you can easily customize to make it your own. You can email or give it to your clients when they come and see you. We've proven this client nurturing strategy will increase the frequency your clients use your services, plus dramatically increase your referrals. If you're located in Canada, we have a Canadian version of this newsletter as well as our United States version, because there are some differences in Canada that can't be ignored. You'll have 24/7 unlimited access to our members-only, password-protected Member Central website. This is where you'll find all your marketing templates, marketing campaigns, forms, letters, and client newsletters. You'll also have access to over 100 hours of recorded live group coaching calls. Everything all in one, organized, simple to access, put into use, so that you can take your salon or spa to the next level of success and achievement. You get 24/7 password access to our proprietary email manager with unlimited emailing. This is where you can email your clients, prospects, using our pre-written email promotions. And you can also email your newsletter you get with our program. If you're not comfortable with sending out bulk emails, then we set this up for you and show you how to do it. It's really easy to do, and we're there to help. If you're currently using and paying for a Constant Contact, AWeber, or Demandforce account, you're no longer going to need that. You'll have 24/7 unlimited access to our members-only, password-protected online forum. You can post questions, get great advice, excellent tips, support, and guidance from our staff and like-minded members all over North America. Changes do happen in our industry. We're more on top of it than anyone. You'll also be protected from your direct competitors being able to get and use our unsurpassed methods and systems, because you'll have a 2-mile competitor exclusion zone. You get to be on a call live with me, my brother Mark, and other members every other week and learn what other salon owners are doing all over North America. You can ask us questions to get the straight answers you're looking for. You'll be enrolled in our Salon Business Growth Management Training Series, where we have salon and spa business experts share ideas and concepts with you to help grow your business to any level you desire. You get to be on a free live website training webinar. This live training will equip you with all the tools and knowledge to make your website and Facebook page a client-attracting machine in no time. You'll have 24-hour email and support. You can send in whatever you're working on. I highly recommend that you do, and we'll do an audit for you before you send it out, so you'll have your very own master copywriters and marketers critiquing your materials so you know they're going to work when you use them. You'll wake up, walk in your salon or spa office, find a hot marketing tip of the week sitting in your email. It's a great way to start off the week and a constant reminder what to focus on. All these vital services are right at your fingertips 24/7 on our mobile app. Nothing could be easier to manage your clients, prospects, and marketing. If you purchase these 10 vital services separately, it will cost $264 a month. However, packaged together in our Silver membership, your investment is only $67 per month if you decide to keep it after your 2 free months. Now you can see why the Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit is valued at $697. And when you add in the bonuses, the retail value of the Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit is $1,200. Yet that price is not for you. I have a much better deal headed your way, so by all means keep watching. Well, of course, you could choose to continue down the path you're on right now and end up spending 10, 20, even 100 times more than the investment you'll make today in the Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit in direct costs, trying to market and advertise to get new clients on your own. And then there's the indirect costs of all your personal time you spend trying to get new clients. And let's not forget about all the lost money from not getting any new clients. That's a real killer. And that's just not what I desire for you. I feel you deserve to know why I'm offering you such a massive discount today. Not to sound corny, but I have a dream. It's really a cause, and I'd love for you to be part of it, along with the many others who desire insider information that will guarantee them to become successful getting new clients and boosting their profits. Be part of the fastest growing salon and spa owner movement. And in doing so, inspire hundreds, if not thousands, of salon spa owners just like you. Here's how. Not too long ago, I started a cause to help our industry by really empowering them. Can you picture it with me? Thousands of salon spa owners just like you and me as a big group, always being on the cutting edge of our wonderful profession and helping each other achieve more success and more money and more freedom. So I decided I absolutely need to let as many industry professionals like you join in on this cause, one I call Salon and Spa Owners Empowerment Community. The good news is that means a much lower price for you today because, frankly, I want you to join my cause, and I refuse to let finances stop you. It means you will not be paying the retail value of $1,200 for the Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit Success System today. Nowhere close to that. It's not even going to be half that price. It's not even going to be $400. Your total investment today, including the new edition Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit Success System, plus all the bonuses you see on the screen, is now only one payment of $297, or if you prefer, only two payments of $157, plus free express priority shipping. Look to the right of this presentation right now, and to lock in your super discounted price, which is extremely limited, click on the yellow button that says Add to Cart, or if you're on a mobile device, you don't see the yellow Add to Cart button, you go to 324clients.com. Listen, don't decide right now. Take advantage of my unconditional triple guarantee. Just try the Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit Success System for yourself for a full 60 days. If you don't see all the new clients coming into your business, or you don't see the results you expect in those 60 short days, hang on one second. Even if you don't like the way the system is designed, my hairstyle, you name it, I'll gladly refund every penny. No questions, no hassles. Look to the right of this presentation now. Click on the yellow button that says Add to Cart and lock in your super discounted price today. Or if you're on a mobile device, you don't see the yellow Add to Cart button, you go to 324clients.com. Just have a look at what Minnie Huntsinger did following the Marketing Toolkit Blueprint Success Formula. Averages 27 new clients a month. And then there's Lisa McEllen. Look at her amazing results. 450 new clients in 1 year. And then there's Sharon Dion. Just look at her outstanding results. Averages 31 new clients a month. Plus, if you act now before this presentation ends, I'm going to include in your package today 2 super bonuses worth over $1,000. These bonuses alone are worth more than the price of the entire Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit Success System. You get 2 tickets to our exclusive and comprehensive Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit Closed Door Live Boot Camp. The value of this is $994. I'm going to include 2 tickets with your order today for free. We hold a few of these each year in various locations. You can bring a spouse or business associate, meet and strategize with other like-minded members at these fast-paced, high-energy boot camps. We develop several new but proven marketing strategies and management strategies to bring you even more clients and more profits. You get a personal orientation call from one of my team members who will spend 30 minutes with you going over our entire program with you. This will ensure you get off to a great start and get those new clients coming in right away. The value of this is $100. Will also be included for free. That brings your total value to over $2,200. Yet just by taking action today, the entire new edition Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit Success System with all the bonuses plus the 2 super bonuses is yours for only 1 payment of $297 or 2 payments of $157, plus free express priority shipping. Now remember, you're just not getting an incredible discount today. You'll be joining the Empowerment Community Group. You make a whole new group of like-minded friends that will help you progress, stay inspired, and have more fun along the road of success. Click on the yellow button that says Add to Cart to lock in your discounted price today, or if you're on a mobile device, you don't see the yellow Add to Cart button, you can go to 324clients.com. You'll be priority mailed and granted immediate access to everything. You'll be priority mailed the entire Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit Success System and your bonuses. Plus, you'll get 2 free months trial of my Silver Club membership, which includes the mobile app and these 10 value added-on services, plus 2 one-of-a-kind super bonuses for free. Here's what will happen the moment you click the yellow Add to Cart button to the right or go to 324clients.com. First, you'll be taken to our page like this to confirm that your 2-mile area is available. Simply fill in your street address, city, and state or province, and then click Submit. If your 2-mile area is available, you'll be taken to our 100% secure checkout page. And you'll see this message at the top of the page. Congratulations, your market area is available. If your area is not available, you will get this message. We're very sorry, your area is not available. If your area is available, then simply fill in your information and click the order button at the bottom of the page. Right after you place your order, you'll get an email from me to create your members-only account to access all your products and services. And your Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit Success System and all the bonuses will be immediately shipped to you by express priority mail. And your system will arrive within 3 to 4 days. And you'll get a phone call from one of my friendly support staff to make sure you get up and running quickly and smoothly. It's that simple. And I'd like to reward people for being decisive and taking action. Therefore, the entire offer I just showed you, with all the bonuses at the incredible discounted price, plus the free shipping and my no-risk triple guarantee, is only good for the next hour. All right, does anyone have any questions on any of that? Please go ahead and send them in.
Yep, we got a lot of questions coming in. A person who lives in Canada just wants to know if this is American funds, if you live in Canada. Yes, it is American funds. A lot of great questions coming in, and a lot of great comments as well. We appreciate that. Pam says, can't wait to get started. You guys are awesome. That's fantastic. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Sarah asks, what if I don't have a website yet? What would you recommend I do?
Hey, Sarah, if you don't have a website yet, don't spend a penny and don't spend a minute of your time looking into it until you get our website blueprint that comes with the system. This way you're going to know exactly what to do to make it work at getting you new clients. And we also have the live webinar training on this subject every month, and you don't want to miss that, and you'll get a notice on that. When's the next one, Pat?
Next Monday. It's 23rd.
23rd.
Yep.
Yeah, the next one is the 23rd. So when you enroll, you'll get a notice from us how to register for that, and it's free. And you'll also see on Member Central, there's an icon there. You click on it and just register, okay? So between those two things, you'll have everything you need to get your website and your Facebook page cranking at getting you new clients. And for those of you that have a website now that's not generating new clients for you, don't beat yourself up about it. You know, we very rarely come across the salon owner that has a website that actually works at getting them new clients. You did the best you could. Now let's just fix it and make it get clients like it's supposed to. Don't accept the fact that your website does not generate clients for you, because it can.
Yep. What is the 2-mile competitor exclusion zone again?
Yeah, the 2-mile competitor exclusion zone is this. We're not going to let another salon within 2 miles of your location become a member of our program. We do this to protect you from having a competitor of yours trying to use the same strategies getting the clients you should be getting. So the first step in ordering is for you to give us your street address, city, and state, or province. And if your area is available, it's going to take you right to our 100% secure order page. Now, I have to say this because it has happened before. If there are 2 people from the same area on this webinar, the only fair way to go about it is the first one that placed their order gets the program and gets their area. I'm sorry about this, but it's the only way we can protect our members and the integrity of the program.
Tricia says, this is all so exciting. Feels a bit overwhelming. Do you have a manual as to where to start, priorities, etc.?
Most definitely. This is all work at your own pace, and we show you all the things, the steps to take, and what you should do first, what you should do second, third, fourth, and so on. It's really easy. Don't worry about it. Just get engaged, and you'll be fine.
What will the mobile app do for me again?
It's going to give you direct access to our Member Central website where you'll find all the products and services, and that's available 24/7, 365 days a year.
How many new clients can I expect from this?
Well, if you use just 5 or 6 of the strategies that I covered in the presentation, you'll get around 27 new clients a month, or 324 for the year. But I have another 115 strategies in my program, so the more you use, the more new clients you're going to get. Now, our most aggressive member who happens to have 3 salons gets over 90 new clients a month using our strategies. So if 27 new clients a month is not enough for you, you just simply use more of our strategies. If it's too many for you and you don't have the room or whatever, you just cut it down a little bit. That's all.
How long does it take to see results?
Well, some of the methods will begin generating new clients for you in a few days. Others are going to take a little bit longer. Within a month, you're going to see tangible results. Within 2 months, the full effects of everything will be kicking in. Then after that, you're not going to remember what it's like to feel frustrated by not having enough new clients.
Where and when do I get the names of people who've recently moved into my market area?
Well, once you enroll, we send you an email asking you to email us up to 5 zip codes where you want your clients to come from, and you also tell us who your ideal client is, like is it women or men, their age range and their income range, and then we email you a list of 50 names and addresses every single month, and these are the people you mail the new mover letter to get them to call you for an appointment.
Okay, I know I'm going to miss a bunch of you, and I apologize in advance, but I just want to grab a few of you here. I would like to welcome aboard Pam, Kimberly, Vince, Alberto, Christy, Sherry, Tracy, and Melissa. To place your order, just click on the Add to Cart button or go directly to www.324clients.com. That domain is also right on your screen there. The special price we have for you today is one payment of $297, or if you prefer, 2 payments of $157, plus you get all the free bonuses and the free express shipping. How do I email the newsletter that I'm getting from you out each month?
Yeah. About the 15th of every month, we send an email out telling you that the future month newsletter has been posted on Member Central and loaded in the email manager system. So you just go in the email manager system and make your slight edits to it and make it your own. And then with one keystroke, you can send that to all your clients and prospects in a personal email.
I love the idea of the gift card. Where and how can I get your gift card?
Okay, well, like I mentioned, the gift cards are so specialized. What I mean by that is what's on the front and what's on the back and how they look and feel, that we give you a template of how they should exactly look, and you can have a local company print them up for you, or we have a person right in our office who handles that. It can help you pick a design. It works out the other details, and you can get them right from us.
We have a few people still asking questions about the pricing that you're offering. Can you go over that again?
Yeah, definitely. The special price we have for you today is one payment of $297, or if you prefer, 2 payments of $157. It would be $157 today and $157 in 30 days. Whatever payment plan you choose, the program is still shipped to you today, and you still have access to everything that I've shown you. And if you decide to keep the silver membership after your first 2 months that you're getting for free, that's $67 a month. Plus you're going to get the 2 free super bonuses and the free express shipping today.
How often and when do you have the group coaching calls?
Well, we have the group member coaching calls every other Monday. You get email notice from us when they are with the dial-in numbers. But we also provide a recording of the call in case you can't make it live, so you'll never miss the content. You can listen to it at your own leisure.
Are there any long contracts to sign with the silver membership that I'm getting 2 free months of today?
No, it's month by month. You can cancel with a simple email to our customer service. Let me explain something. You know, most of the companies that you're probably used to dealing with, like I used to deal with, always tried to get me into a yearly contract or 2 years. Some of them would be so bold as to try to get 3-year contract. Now, the reason they do that is they know deep down that what they're selling you doesn't work. And they want to keep getting money from you. Well, we're salon owners just like you. Our programs work, and the proof's in the pudding. That's why it's month by month. So,
how long will it take for the system to arrive?
Well, if you live in the United States, it's going to take 3 to 4 days to get to you. If you live in Canada, it'll be about a week. And if you're in a faraway country like South Africa, we do have members there. It's going to take a little bit longer. but all orders are shipped by Priority Express mail.
Will this work for a salon of 6 for independent stylists?
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason why it shouldn't. If your intent is to get more clients and to retain your current clients, then this program is for you.
Yeah, we have a ton of members who rent chairs and booths and suites.
Yep.
When will I get access to the Member Central website?
Within 10 minutes after you place your order, an email is going to be sent to you with your login and password details. So if you're looking at the screen now, everything in the upper left-hand corner, that's shipped out to you, and all these other services here are available within 10 minutes of placing your order. So you'll get the shipment in 3 to 4 days if you're in the United States, and everything else will be in 10 minutes.
Will this work in my part of the country?
Yeah. My system works anywhere in the United States, in Canada, or any English-speaking country. It works in small towns or big cities. It doesn't matter where you're located. It works with low-end clients and high-end clients, and the reason why is that as human beings, our DNA is hardwired to respond to certain psychological and emotional triggers. And similar to our DNA is hardwired for our sex drive, there's nothing we can do about it. So our materials are all built, the copy and the materials are all built ethically to play into those psychological and emotional triggers. That's why they work so well.
So we got another question about I lease suites to stylists and technicians, so you're saying this will work for me as well, right?
Yeah, a lot of salons and spas that lease suites and booths and chairs have gotten my program. We have a specific plan for you to get back control of your business and make a lot more money. We understand that the challenges of the environment you're operating under, you have all these people coming and going when they want, running their own thing, doing their own thing. Well, we have a bunch of strategies for you to rein that in that really work, and we'll share those with you.
Does in your program, do you cover anything about how to raise my prices?
Yeah, we cover this in great detail in the materials. We give you examples of when and how to raise your prices. But we also cover this specifically in our member group coaching calls, which you'll be part of. You get to be on a live call and hear other salon owners all over North America tell you exactly when they raise their prices, how they raise their prices, how much they raise their prices, how they communicate it with their staff and their clients. So you'll get the first-hand insider information on how that's done. And if you have any questions, you can certainly ask them and get the straight answers you're looking for.
Do you cover in the program get good stylists and technicians?
Yeah, we do. You know, when we started this, it's getting close to 8 years now. We didn't have a strategy on how to get technicians and stylists, but now we do, because a lot of our clients, a lot of our members like you asked us. They said, you know, now we're getting plenty of clients. Now we need technicians to service these clients. So about 5 years ago, we put together two strategies and proved them in the marketplace on how to get you top-notch employees. And you can also, this is another hot topic on our group coaching calls, where you can learn what several other members are doing, how do they successfully find, attract, hire, and keep top-notch people. And you can ask the question and get the straight answer you're looking for on that as well.
A few more questions regarding pricing. Can you just cover that one more time?
Yep. Today, the special price we have for you today is one payment of $297, or if you prefer, 2 payments of $157. Whatever payment plan you choose, the program is shipped to you today, and you get access to Member Central within 10 minutes of your order. And if you decide to keep the silver membership after your 2 months, you're getting for free today. That's $67 a month. Plus, you get the 2 super bonuses: the free express shipping and my no risk triple guarantee.
All right, welcome aboard, everyone else. There's too many of you to read off here. I apologize, but to place the order, just click on the Add to Cart button or go directly to www.324clients.com. That domain is also right on your screen there. The special price we have for you today is one payment of $297, or if you prefer, two payments of $157. Plus, you get all the free bonuses and the free express shipping. We're good, Mike, with questions.
Well, for those of you enjoying, congratulations on making a very smart decision. My team and I are looking forward to working with you. For those of you that are still undecided, please take a moment and consider what I'm about to tell you. Others are going to tell you what you want to hear and sugarcoat things so as not to upset you. I'm not like this because I know what you're going through. I've been in your shoes. So at the risk of upsetting you and even offending you, this is something you need to hear because I feel there's so much at stake for you. The fact and the reality is this: the national average for the salon and spa industry on losing clients is 16% per year. If you perform top quality services, have a pleasing personality, distribute a good newsletter, and keep in contact with your clients every month by email, you can cut this in half to about 8%. The other 8% will be from the clients you have that move, pass away, or try a friend or relative who just got into the business. You can't control that. So you're going to lose at least 8% if you get involved with my program, and 16% or more if you don't. The walk-ins and referrals you may now get may make up some of this. This means you will not grow, you will stay the same or do worse in the next 12 months. So you have to continually market to get new clients to grow. You're no different than any other business. What do you think would happen if all the businesses you advertised suddenly stopped? They would fail and they'd go out of business. That's why they keep advertising, so they can grow and make more money. Trying to get new clients without my system is a lot like trying to hit the bullseye in archery with a blindfold on. This is what's going to happen to you if you don't get involved with my program today. It's going to be difficult, if not downright impossible, to get new clients on your own. You don't have the direct marketing experience. This took my brother 34 years to learn everything, and it took me another 7 years to apply everything to the salon industry with his help. The success of getting new clients is in all the little details which you don't know about. So you by yourself don't have a fighting chance of getting new clients on your own. I've just spent the better part of an hour outlining 7 surefire methods to bring you at least 324 new clients in the next 12 months, which will bring in at least $1.6 million of new business for you with a small investment of $297 or 2 payments of $157. Plus, I guarantee it will work for you where you pay nothing. I want you to really, really think about this. For a few dollars a day, you will never have to worry about having enough new clients ever again. If you turn your back on this offer right now, how are things going to change for the better? What's your plan to get new clients? If you think that getting a few referrals and a few walk-ins is a marketing plan, you're kidding yourself because you can't predict these things and they can stop at any time. I would hate to see a competitor of yours get my system, get the clients you deserve. Or you may come back at a later date to find out your market area is already taken by one of our competitors. Then what are you going to do? So decide right now to create the business you've always dreamed about, but the income to support the lifestyle you want. Or if you're already successful, do what all champions do. Decide to do better. Get the extra edge you deserve. This is a positive decision. You'll be very glad you made it. I guarantee it. You cannot escape the responsibility tomorrow by evading it today. Abraham Lincoln. You must do the things today that others will not do so that you can have the things tomorrow that others will not have. Ronald Reagan. And there are no hopeless situations. There are only people who have grown hopeless about them. Yours truly. Are there any more questions, Pat?
We are good.
All right. Before we end here, I want to read a few testimonials or a few email testimonials I just received this past weekend. Where are they? Michael, your marketing advice is spot on. I followed your advice and my business has grown 20% in the last 2 months. Thank you for all your lessons. You really know what you're talking about and I appreciate it so much. Thank you again, Cindy Storms. Here's a second one. I just opened a salon in Somerville, South Carolina 7 weeks ago and started with 0 clients. How scary is that? I now have 42 clients in my system and it's climbing. I've been following your strategies and 89% of my new clients are rebooking or have already been back in. It's been so much fun watching it grow and seeing the numbers get bigger. Heidi Burton. Thanks for listening, everyone. For those of you that enrolled, new clients are right around the corner for you. Again, the entire offer I just showed you with all the bonus is only good for 1 hour, so that would be 2:30 Eastern Standard Time. Looking forward to working with you all. Till next time, goodbye for now.
Thanks, everybody. Go ahead and open up a new window and save that window opening if you haven't ordered yet. You'll want to go to 324clients.com, write down that domain, or just click on the Add to Cart button and keep that window open. Like Mike just said, you've got 50 more minutes to enroll. We look forward to working with all of you, and congratulations to those of you that have enrolled already, and we look forward to working with everyone. Thanks, everybody. Make it a great day.